Look at that. You can see the Terminator between day and night. That is the most coolest thing. Look at the moon. Look at the star. It's cold. Alright, here's about a half hour later. You know, the outside window is smudgy. Here we go.
One new restaurant is putting cutting-edge robotic technology to good use, making food faster and more efficiently than ever before.
I bet AI would also spell your name right.
There it is.
You wouldn't forget the A. The restaurant's embracing the AI workforce. It's called CaliExpress. It's in Pasadena. The burger joint's grand opening isn't for a couple of weeks, but soon customers will be able to order gourmet burgers made by robots. CaliExpress will have a limited menu, but guests will be able to customize their order thanks to a single human that works the assembly of the final product. The robot's makers say their design helps keep operating costs down, which means more bang for your buck.
Which means no jobs for people.
Yeah.
So good luck to you and to everyone, but yeah, I mean,
one person powering a restaurant.
People are important.
They are. You know, I was at CVS yesterday, and they have all those self-checkout lines.
Yeah.
God, there was one checker, and he got irritated that I wanted him. I wanted like human interaction, because me and those machines do not. Like, we just don't chat. No, we don't.
It's like puppies, not your puppies.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But it's like crazy that now some of these people just expect you to use the automatic machines.
Exactly.
Really, like, that's taking your job
And
away.
this is where it's going. Like, now you see this with...
Well, you keep voting for this, folks. You keep wanting faster and more convenient lives. This is what it's going to be. See?
Not keeping up with demand. This is literally just about like losing jobs and saving money.
I mean, a Michelin chef can't be an AI, right?
Yeah.
There.
Keep voting for higher wages.
Yeah, I like it. I like humans. Never thought I'd say that, Pedro. I like that.
Very well said.
Look.
It is January 7th, 2023. A little after 7:30 in the morning. And it's cold! Not exactly sure how cold. I would say minus 32. No, it's I don't know, 44, 45? Ooh. This is Hudson and Union. Ooh, look at that sunshine. This is essentially kind of still like the Playhouse District, just starting. There's a part of the doggone it. It's kind of hard to do anything with the gloves on because it's so bloody cold. See that little building right there? That's the part of the old garden center here. Wow. When we used to have garden centers across Targets. Here's the Playhouse Village Park. This was just built a couple of years ago now. It's a really cute park. I do like these. Don't really remember, well, not sure what the rate is, but they are smaller. They're not as large of a complex. And it seems to be a little more intimate. This is such a great little park. I do like the climbing. I loved climbing when I was a kid. I like that spinning globe kind of merry-go-round type of thing. Now, for those that don't know, Pasadena has quite a bit of a history and a rock and roll history. This band, way back from when, called Van Halen. Well, the Van Halen brothers are from Pasadena, and this stage right here was dedicated to. Yep, that's right. The Van Halen brothers. It is a very, very, it's a small park, mind you, but for the small footprint that it has, it is a beautiful little park. I'm glad I was actually walking down here. I don't like filming in some of the parks and stuff like that when there's a lot of kids around, just because there's a lot of creepy creepies out there. And since they know that, folks know that I'm kind of geared as a family guy, I try not to do this sort of stuff. So, but look, there's chargers, there's regular parking. It's a great place to walk your dog. And they got this nice little fountain over here. So over the course of the last, I'd say 10 years, this whole area has really become one of the more nicer and homier places to reside. And they finished this one. There's some OBGYN scanning thing here. The Iron Workers Union is over there. My friends are members that the electrical union membership is over there as well. But this whole area, the trio, not too really crazy about the trio, but it's nice out here. And as long as we're over here, it's so quiet in the morning, especially since it's so cold and no one's out here. Here's part of the side entrance to Verome's. And Blaze Pizza is on the left with the movie theater and the new Starleaf opening soon. Ooh, I smell bacon. Right there, that building. That was the newest building and the tribute to the Playhouse and the whole Playhouse district. It wasn't after they built this that then I think about a year, 2 years, right about 2 years, that they built the playground. And this whole area is really just starting to really become really nice. But mainly over here is where Mizo is. So right here, as you can see, is Mizo Robotics in the Playhouse Plaza. Oof, I can't really do diddly with these gloves on. It is that cold. So coming down from El Molino in Colorado, walking south, we run into Mizo Robotics Laboratories. So as you can see, right there. This obviously used to be a garage and fueling station back in the day. It's been under ownership and it's had different things. I think at one time when I last saw was some sort of studio, but it's awesome. It's perfect. One of the buildings that I would love to own here in Pasadena. Great ideas for this, especially with some gun turrets and everything in a big sniper tower. But this is laboratories. Best guess, this is where the whole creation of what is going to be replacing you. Oh, come on, it's funny. It is funny. We do this shit to ourselves, folks. Honestly. And then we wonder why the leaders do what they do, right? Who is more foolish? He who leads or he who follows the one that leads? Coming very soon, very, very soon. My best guess, now I don't know for a fact, but my best guess after just watching all this shit just fall apart. Yeah, definitely in 2024 when California and everything with so many industries raising minimum wage or whatever you want to call it nowadays. You know, I make four times more money at whatever minimum wage is than when I was 16 years old, and I afford less, significantly less than what I did when I was like 16, 17 years old. I make it $3.35 an hour, and I'm like $17 an hour. And I have an EBT card. Wow. I'm less successful than when I was a teenager, living on my own. Here we go. CaliExpress. Ooh, self-recognition, face scanning, opening soon. This is what KTLA was talking about. Again, remember, they got their first trial over at Cali Burgers. They were kind of their own knockoff of In-N-Out, I guess. Similarities in the palm trees, as you can see by the logo. And I think that's basically what started. I don't think it was really, I don't really remember too much. I was still out here on the streets when all this happened. The transgression. But yeah, it started off as big thing about the In-N-Out logo with the palm trees and what have you. And then I think it started going towards the menu and what have you. So I don't know. But anyway, that's Mr. Flippy, CaliExpress with KTLA. Not really sure when they're going to be opening. I know some of you are probably going to be, oh, Charlie, you know, this would be a great opportunity for you to do like a video with, try to get an exclusive. Yeah. What am I going to do? I'm going to be pretty much attacking them and stuff like that, so I don't think they would want me. Now, the one thing that I can see this being placed in, firstly, would probably be definitely in the hardcore food and beverage of like hotels, casinos and stuff like that. That would be honestly a lot more effective, because you would greatly reduce the labor costs as far as, especially when it comes to worker strikes and all this, and the food and beverage industry would greatly cut that down. So if you're going to have one person manning a fry station and all this other stuff and cooking, now here's the other thing, this is but the surface, my friends. Just go to YouTube and put on look for robotic cooks and stuff like that. China has wok robots that are actually just spinning a wok and cooking and flipping, and you have one person that's going back and forth and tending all these machines and just basically setting the ingredients. After it's been done, it just pours it out onto the dish, and there it goes down the line. It is very cool and fascinating, but yet definitely scary. As Pedro was saying on the news, you know, it's kind of weird, but definitely it cuts down a lot. When they said that it's probably going to be reducing costs of food and everything, I highly doubt that. Really, if that were the fact, then why is it that supermarkets and Targets and stuff like that, we really haven't seen a cost effect with all their checkouts? If anything, definitely it has proven to be a disaster in that industry. So maybe in that it'll be more effective, definitely more so, because you won't have to worry about call outs. You won't have to worry about people getting drunk and stuff like that when it comes to the kitchen. And the kitchen, almost of any kind of industry that you look around, is based on humans. So we'll see what happens when they come out and reveal themselves to the world and stuff like that. Pretty sure that we'll probably hear about it firstly in Pasadena, since it's a local company. Oh, there's the sunshine. But anyway, my friends, that's all I want to do. Just to do this for a Sunday video. It's cold. I'm going to work on the other video, upload that, and I'll upload this whenever I can, because right now my right hand is frozen. Wait. Because it's easier to manipulate the controls and I don't goof as much. It's not blue, but it does look like it has a grip of death. Comments, good or bad, please post, if not email. And Chris, I know I will put the link down this time. Love you guys all. Stay safe, be smart, and be kind, and start being a little more savvy now with everything around us. The food industry, is just but the first step, my friends. But just the first step in a small section of replacing human labor. I am not nuts about this. Look where we are.